Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got him. Let's go. What's going on? Welcome back to another video. This is Sun's Out Fishing, and the sun is out, but it is very cold today, especially for a Florida boy like myself. So last night, the very first cold front of the year pushed through. So me and my buddy Dennis, we decided to send it up here to North Florida. We're on the northwest end of Florida, and we're doing a little camping trip. Don't get to do this often. I haven't camped in a few years, and especially for some cold water species that I never get to target, it should be a ton of fun. We're looking for redfish, black drum, maybe some sea trout. They even catch snook up here. Not really expecting those because of the cold weather, but you never know. We'll see what happens. We got our little lightweight setups with a bunch of little artificial lures, Miro lures, gulp shrimp, all the perfect little lures for this type of environment. It's a really cool area, a lot different looking ecosystem than I usually fish. There's a lot of sawgrass and oyster beds and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having a good time and having a fun adventure. So as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the video.
I've tried all the fake baits you want to try, and I can't catch on. I'd rather throw out a shrimp and sit here and drink a beer and wait on the fish to catch me.
Stick with the basics.
That's it.
Catch them up, man. Have a beautiful day.
I hope you all go out there and catch a bunch.
Appreciate it. We're gonna do our best, that's for sure.
Amen.
Amen, brother. All right, so Dennis and I just took a little small putts on over to this creek here. It's sort of a river mouth, and there's some deeper water here in the channel, and then the creek runs all the way back up kind of inshore. So the idea is we're gonna come along the creek with the trolling motor, and we're gonna be throwing some really subtle presentations. We each have Z-Man paddle tails on a jig head. Just this little system right here. Nice natural color. Like I said, a cold front came through last night, so it might make the fishing conditions a little more challenging than they typically are. So we're just gonna go with the finesse approach to start. We're gonna come up here, use the trolling motor to get on this shoreline. And the idea is to try to sight fish a red or maybe a black drum. So let's see what happens. I'm like super excited to get fishing though.
First fish. It's a flounder. Yeah, I'm gonna flip him.
Yeah, flip that flounder, boy. Well, Dennis just caught this fish. He's up on the casting platform, on the pulling platform. This is super cool. I forgot that we even had the possibility of catching these. This is a flounder. It's a little guy. They get a lot bigger than this, but wow, this is a cool fish. All right, so what's really cool about a flounder, let me show you guys. So you see how they are, the way their body is evolved, they can actually lie flat on the bottom of the ocean, and both of their eyeballs are on the same exact side. So they're ambush predators. They just stay there, and whenever a little bait fish or shrimp or crab or unsuspecting prey swims right over their head, they're camouflaged into the bottom, and then they just pop up and slurp them down. Super duper cool fish. Very good eating as well. If we catch a keeper, maybe we'll cook it up. Fish. Finally. Well, not finally. We've only been fishing for 5 minutes. Yeah, a little baby red.
He's got a very nice blue tail.
Does he? The wintertime blue tail. Well, here's a targeted species. Just coming down this shoreline, throwing the little swim baits. Came over and bumped it. Just gonna jimmy him right into the boat. Come here, Bubba. There it is. Call these rat reds. Little baby redfish. I caught a redfish in a video probably 2 or 3 videos ago, I think. We were in a different part of Florida. It was a 23-inch red, really nice. This one's maybe 16 inches, but check out his tail. He's got that false eye like they all do. This is a picturesque one, perfect. With that tail, they get that like luminescent blue. It's gorgeous. There's different theories as to why their tails turn blue. A lot of people think it's because of the cold weather. Some people think it's because they start eating a lot more crustaceans. I don't think it's ever really been proven, but nice little fish. We're gonna let him go, obviously. Sweet. Oh, look at this. We just came to like kind of a creek mouth within the creek mouth. Trying to get out of the wind a little bit. We are freezing our butts off. We're not used to weather like this. I mean, it's not anything super cold, but, and just like that. Oh, Dennis just lost a nice fish. Oh, dude, it's a bunch of little reds. They just went by the boat. Oh, dude, solid. After spooking off those reds, we decided to throw the drone up for a bird's eye view of the area. The drone can be super beneficial when scouting an area you're not familiar with. In this case, we were looking to find some fish we could potentially sight fish to, when all of a sudden I look 5 feet in front of the boat, and then this happened. There's a red right here.
I missed him.
Oh! That was so sick. Oh, I hope I'm recording on this camera. Oh, dude. Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Hold up, buddy. All right, so I just realized my camera on my chest wasn't recording when I hooked this fish, which would have been cool, but basically what happened was we were scouting this area with the drone, and it's just a gorgeous picturesque area, and Dennis and I were just talking about how beautiful it is back here. And then I just look right off the bow of the boat. There's a red like 5 feet in front of the bow, and I pitched the gulp right in front of him like Louisiana, and he just crushed it instantly. I thought he was spooked, and here he is, super nice. Oh wow, what a nice fish. Check this dude out. Multiple spot fish. I really wanted to catch one like this to show it off to you guys, because I keep talking about how fish have these false eyes as a protection mechanism to swim away from predators. Sometimes they have a mutation where they have multiple spots, and this one does. He has 3 on that side and 5 on this side, so 8 total. Really cool. There's a gulp right in the mouth of this fish. It was awesome how he ate. I wish I had it on camera, but it's all good. I think we're gonna catch a lot more. Pop the hook out of this thing. There he is, right where we caught him, right here on this little oyster bar. There it is, sick. All right, let's get another one. All right, Dennis just spotted a couple reds. Hopping back up here on the Yeti. Let's see, that last one that you guys just saw, we didn't even see that one with the drone. That was just kind of a freak of nature situation, got lucky.
You're behind him, to the left of him. You are just barely to the right of him. That a boy, that a boy. Yep. Let it sit, let it sit. He's about to eat. He's eating. Look.
Oh!
Oh, you just pulled it. Make a cast back, make a cast back. Clean spot, clean spot.
I felt the bite.
He's looking for it. Perfect cast. Let it sit. Reel it, reel it, reel it. He turned around, let it sit, let it sit. He's going for it. Let it sit. He picked it up.
No, he didn't.
He's going after it. Go, go, go. You can see him eat.
Oh, he just ate it again. Hooked up. Nice. Let's go. Talk about the nick of time. This is a nice fish, dude. Dennis was trying to explain to me what was going on with this fish, and the drone is dying, and he just landed it like with not much battery left. This is a nice red, dude. Check this thing out. Oh my god, bro, the drone is such a game changer.
Oh my god.
I mean, that is the greatest thing. Oh, look at this thing. Gorgeous. Why? Dennis risking it for the biscuit just so we can get this little pumpkin in. Whoa, under the boat. It's a nice fish, man. This is not the way to do it, boys, but it's all good. If it comes off, it comes off. It's a hard fighting fish. They fight a lot harder in the cold water. Whoa, nice one. Super nice, pretty fish. Same blue tail. What do you think, 21, 22 inches? Something like that. Check out the gulp right down there in the mouth. He ate it good once you finally got it. I would have never seen that fish without the drone. We're just cheating our lives away out here. What a nice fish this is. So we do plan on keeping some fish and just to cook them up on the campsite, which is going to be a nice experience, part of the whole journey here, but we'll let this guy go. I don't think we're going to have any shortage of fish to catch. Just going to revive him here a little bit. He's good to go. The water's cold. Look how orange his fins are. God, what a nice fish. There he goes. Sweet, dude. All right. Want to hop up here?
Oh, there's probably one right here.
Yep, I see him. That is one. You're in a good spot.
You got it?
No, I think my cast landed too far. Oh no, he's on it. Got him.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
There's another one though.
There's two?
I think so.
Oh, that was so sick. Dennis and I both saw a fish around the same time. He didn't go for his lure and then he went for the gulp. That was baller. Whoa. Fighting him from the pulling platforms. Kind of tricky. Oh, he's fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like watching him. He's just hanging out under the boat. Dude, this is so cool. I made a cast pretty far in front of this fish, and when we're using the drone, we're able to see that like when you move the bait, you think you're making the smallest adjustment to the bait, it's actually moving it a lot further than you're intending to. So I just let this one sit for a while, let the red kind of sniff it out. And when he got close enough, I made one little twitch and he came over and whacked it. This is a pretty perfect eating size one. I think we can.
Is he too pretty or?
I don't know. They're all beautiful. Okay. Here's gulp shrimp right in his snout. Look how pretty his eyes are. Another cool little multi-spot fish, gulp shrimp right in the snout. It's got some blue on his tail. You can see how they just blend right into this tannic water. I think this is a perfect specimen to take home and throw on the campfire and have for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna throw this one on some ice. A nice red coming at me right here. Oh, I see multiple actually. I'm hooked up. Oh, dude, this is a nice fish. Oh, bro, that was so sick. Oh, another one just blasted out right here. I'm gonna back off on my drag a little bit. Show you guys what I'm throwing here. We were seeing reds and spooking them, and I decided to put on a really finesse little shrimp. And I just got lucky. As soon as I rigged up, I hopped back up here on the pulling platform, and a school was coming across this flat. I was able to get a nice cast off. This is like the coolest place I've fished. I feel like I say that every time I go fishing, but I got that short-term memory. But this place is so cool. I grew up like watching fishing videos and shows, people fishing in places like this. There's another red right there, Dana. But that was just random. They were coming across that sand. It's the nicest one of the day thus far. Just taking my time with him. Water's cold, so he'll be all right. We'll let this guy go. Dennis can do it all. He's working the trolling motor, working the camera. First cast on the new shrimp. Pull this guy out and show him off to you guys. It's what we call a good and super nice fish. Real pretty. Multi-spotter again. I don't know how many were on the other side, but still got the same wintertime blue tail. Look at the contrast between the amber scales and the white scales. That is freaking absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Oh wow, there's a bunch on this side too. We're gonna pull the hook out of this really pretty redfish. Good. Such a beautiful, beautiful fish. All the spots. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so super quick, I wanted to show you guys, we just released that really beautiful red. That was amazing. I saw him swimming across the flat, like I said, and just made the perfect cast. But a big reason why I think he ate was because I was throwing this little tiny artificial shrimp at him. So what happened was we saw 2 or 3 nice redfish coming down the bank. We kind of spooked them, but I just had the feeling if we put a little tiny shrimp on, like I said, the water's really cold, the fish are a little bit finicky, a little spooky. And I don't know if it was just a coincidence, but that was the first cast and the first fish that saw it and he ate. So I'm gonna see if Dennis wants to tie one of these on too, and we're gonna keep heading up this shoreline here and see if we can sight cast some more. So far it's working really well. There we go.
What?
What is it?
It's a red.
Nice, it's a nice one. Attaboy. Don't let him do you dirty.
My first nice red of the day.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Panhandle. God, I love it, dude. I went to go change the direction of the motor real quick, and I lift up and I'm like, oh.
Thought maybe you were stuck.
Yeah.
He's dogging you, huh?
Yeah. Wants to be under the boat.
That's what they do. Dude, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a really...
Hey, the little shrimp, baby.
The little shrimp, yeah. I caught that last fish on a little shrimp and I convinced Dennis to throw one on. I gave him my whole spiel about the finesse.
Yeah.
How it's cold water. I'm like, Dennis, you gotta try the little shrimp. That was my first cast.
Good intuition can't be ignored.
Just gotta take what Mother Nature's presenting you, I think. That's how you become a better fisherman. Try to adapt. You can have your idea of how you want to catch fish, but chances are it's not gonna work out that way, and if you stay hard-headed about it, you'll catch less fish. There it is.
Nice gold one.
How's it feel to get a nice one?
Feels amazing.
This place is so sick.
Watch Tyler put on a show. So got lucky finally. Nice dark one, man. It's some of them are just really like bright, colorful. This one has no blue tail. All just really strong embers.
Yeah, really pretty.
Love it.
Another beauty. Sweet, buddy. That one I got. Yeah, just trolling it actually. These are probably the hardest fighting trouts I've ever fought. Dude, this one's nice. How big do you think that one is?
16.
Check this out, guys. This is a sea trout. We've been smoking them pretty good. Don't know how many of these I'm gonna put in the video, but this is one of the biggest ones. Really cool fish, very, very pretty. You can see they got all these purples, and I don't know if they're showing up on camera, but purples and golds and these black spots make it a signature. They call them speckled sea trout. Just throwing a Little paddle tail here made by Z-Man. These are kind of delicate fish, so you gotta be careful with them. There you go. Shot right back down to the bottom. Water is ice cold for your boy.
Best part about reds, dude, they barely mess your leader up.
I got TV drag. Should we call it YouTube drag? I mean, he is head shaking me. Such a nice thump. This one's nice for real.
Nicer?
Yeah.
Alright. You pull him in back of the bottom.
I got a nice fish on.
Nice.
Noosh. Whoa.
Oh no, that's a big one, dude.
I know, it's pretty nice.
TV drag my ass.
All right, so basically we've been coming down this creek, this little river mouth system. We went all the way to the back of the creek, and then we've been power fishing down and catching a bunch of rat reds, all cookie cutter size, like 16 to 18, maybe a couple 20 inches in the mix. It's been non-stop action on this little baby shrimp, and just caught this red. It's most likely probably the nicest of our little vacation up here so far. Barrel rolling. Come on, dude, chill out. There we go. Oh, check this dude out. Really nice fish. He doesn't want to seem to go straight for me, but another multi-spot fish. A lot of multi-spot fish here. Got the little tiny shrimp jig right in his mouth. I swear by this lure, and it's been really producing good today. Here it is, nice red, maybe 24 inches if I had to guess. Super nice. Got the blue tail. False eye down here. I'm gonna get this guy released. Really pretty fish. I think it's probably the biggest we've landed. We've seen some bigger than this, but super nice. Gave me a little bath on the way out. We're gonna keep power fishing. We might as well. It's going pretty good so far. See what else we can get. Yep. It's a nicer one, yeah. Come here, dude. This might be the last fish of the day. We're gonna go back to camp, cook up that redfish, maybe make some burgers. Hang out, enjoy the night, and try not to freeze to death. This guy slurped this thing. Come on, bro. Come here. There it is. Another nice redfish. Couple spots on this side, couple on this side, one up here. Really pretty. Got the blue in the tail. Shrimp jig right in the mouth here. Try to pop that out real quick. There we go. Really pretty fish. Not gonna keep him out of the water. Gonna let him go, and then I think we're gonna head back to camp, make up a nice dinner, and take her from there. Having a great time. Super blessed, super happy to be out here. Having a great time with Dennis. Camping, fishing. What could be better? Alrighty, so we got this redfish here. Let's get it cleaned up. We just got back to camp, set up a nice fire behind me. We're gonna clean this fish and then cook it here in the outdoors, so it should be pretty sweet. All right, we're gonna start up here by the head. Made my original incision right here, then I'm gonna wrap around with the knife. It's kind of dark out here, so it's a little tricky. Follow the backbone all the way down, making little tiny slices, trying to stay out of the way of the scales. So redfish is in the drum family. So our sea trout, black drum, a couple other species. So they actually have a slot size, and they need to be between 18 and 27 inches to keep. This one was right in the middle of the slot. It was like 23.5 inches, so perfect eating fish. We only took one. We only need one for dinner. We only take what we need. We're not trying to be greedy or anything like that. It's a perfect example of when it's dark like this, you really want to try to feel what you're doing. This blade's a little dull too, but I'm just trying to feel for the backbone, run my knife right along that. Once I get to the raised part of the backbone, I'll edge the knife down, tilt it down on the other side, try not to miss any meat, come back to the tail. The entire time just making small precise slices while separating the meat from the rest of the carcass. There we go. Poke through the other side there. It's better with a sharp knife, but this is all we had with us. Probably try to take a cut right here from the original incision, follow it all the way down, above the belly, above the guts, down here to the anal fin. It should separate just like that. There we go. Nice fillet, not too bloody. It's gonna have some pin bones in here. I'll wipe these out. We'll get the skin off of here, and then we'll cook it up. I think we're gonna blacken them up, maybe have some burgers as well, a little surf and turf, Dennis and Tyler style, and we'll let you know how it tastes. All right, so keeping it super simple out here on the campsite. Just going in with some blackening seasoning. Dennis has this grill top stove going pretty hot. We put some olive oil on there and a little bit of coconut oil. That's about it. This fish is so fresh. Doesn't need a lot of seasoning. I wanted to tell you guys a funny story. So we're real comfortable tonight. The wind laid way down, but we actually got here last night late, probably about 10 p.m. Got caught in a little storm on the way up and everything, but we got here and we were just perusing through the campsite and there was nobody here. And Dennis was like, oh, let's check out this primal area. It looks really, really nice. I think we should set up camp over there. So we started driving, and then next thing you know, we were completely stuck in the sugar sand that's out here. It was super soft sand, and Dennis's truck is not four-wheel drive, so we were stuck like Chuck. And we were like trying for like a half hour, 45 minutes to get out of the sand. And then by the grace of God, these two little kids, shout out to these kids, hopefully they see the video, Michael and Dustin, and I don't know how old they were, we didn't ask, but I'm gonna guess like between 15 and 17 years old. And they pulled up with a big Dodge, like a 2500 4x4, and they helped us pull the truck right out of the sand. So that was like a blessing, because we didn't see another soul the rest of the night, and we would probably still be trying to get out of that sand right now. So that was pretty funny. Tonight's a lot more comfortable. We got the fire set up. We couldn't get the fire started yesterday. It was insane, and it was so cold. I ended up sleeping in the truck, but tonight's a lot better. Got some fresh fish and just a great time. We're having an excellent time. We still got tomorrow and Wednesday, so I'm excited to see what else we can get on. Gonna hit the other side with the same seasoning. Like I said, not going crazy with it. Fish is so fresh. No need to over season it. It's only gonna cook about 2 minutes on each side. Pretty delicate fillets, nothing too extreme. Most fish I typically try to do 2 to 3 minutes per side, and that's usually more than enough. And then I think Dennis is going to grill up some burgers too, so we're going to be eating real good. I've shown this in videos before, but just a little advice when cooking fish. You hit it with the fork real quick. This one has a lot of resistance, which means it's still cooking through. This one next to nothing, that's ready to go. Nothing on that. Nothing on that. So those 3 pieces are ready. I'm going to pull those off. All right, we're digging into these redfish. Burgers are still on the grill. We don't want these fillets to get cold. They're already kind of cold.
That's great though.
Yeah, it is good. Can't really beat it. Nice little appetizer. So we're gonna finish up these red fillets. We got the burgers on the grill. This is kind of our appetizer, so looking forward to digging into those burgers. But had a really, really great time out on the water today. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous area up here in Northwest Florida. Like I said, I've never been here before, and finding that many reds, I've never caught reds like that in my life. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you tuning in. Dennis, you got anything you want to add?
Conservation.
Conservation. Only kill what you're going to eat, let everything else go. Enjoy Mother Nature, and we have more beautiful places like this for future and for days to come. So thanks again for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.
It's good. It is good.
The red?